Well, hello there, folks. Welcome to Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. You are tuning in to Great News Weekly with greatnews.life and Jenny Craig Brown. Thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, number one, where the heck have you been? We've been missing you. Number two, this is a weekly good news only news broadcast for your regional awesome stuff happening. So we go live every Wednesday right here on Northwest Indiana Life, Valpo.Life, and LaPorteCounty.Life. We also, we know not everyone can tune in every week live at noon on Wednesdays. So we also download this into podcast form. So you can find us each week wherever you listen to your podcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, everywhere. So find us, listen to us, get your good news fix right here every week. Also, if you are new to tuning in, we want your lifelines. Lifeline is a good news tip, if you will. So what's happening in your life that's making you smile? Is it somebody that bought you lunch? Is it somebody that sent you a little gift in the mail? Is it someone you got to see that you haven't seen for a long time? Whatever it is, we want to hear your good news. So if you're listening live, comment below. You can just put it in the comments and I'll read it right here on the show. And if you're listening and you can't interact live, go ahead and email those lifelines to share@greatnews.life and we will read them on an episode in the future. So we want you guys to tell us what's happening in your life. We want to know what's good with you guys and what we can share with the world that's making you smile. So that's what we're here for, to share good news. So this week, we've got some really awesome stuff, and I'm just going to dive right in. So first up today, we have a really inspiring woman creating change right here in our community. Let's meet her. Today, I want to introduce to you the founder of I Am Them, a local nonprofit focused on fighting gun violence and assisting and supporting our local youth. Welcome to the show, Aaliyah Stewart. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for joining us. So tell us a little bit about I Am Them. I think I heard you were 14 when you started this group or this nonprofit. What led to the creation of this a nonprofit like this at such an early young age?
Well, first, even honor to God. I started the ASW Foundation in 2014 in honor of my two brothers, Anthony Samuel White and James Anderson, that was killed due to senseless gun violence. When I started the nonprofit, I wanted to be a vessel of light for young people in my community, basically showing them that you can go through anything in life, but God still has a plan and purpose for your life. So when I decided to start this, I really wanted to do something in memory of my brothers. So I started by giving away scholarships to students graduating from Maryville High School in the name of both of my brothers. Since that was a high school they both attended. And then from that point on, we grew to do a lot of different things.
Incredible. Hope for the lost. Those are the 4 words that you often use to describe the mission of I Am Them. Yes. You've raised money for scholarships, hosted events. What do you hope the impact to be for I Am Them, for the I Am Them Foundation?
Well, I Am Them means I am my youth, letting them know no matter what you go through or where you come from, you have potential. So what I hope for with the ASW Foundation, the I Am Them campaign, is that a young person sees my story, my test that God turned into my testimony, and looks at it like, hey, if she can do it, I can do it. If she can take her pain and let God turn it into purpose, I can do the same thing. So what I hope for with the ASW Foundation is that so many young people are touched. They get their potential, their purpose pulled out of them, and they are a vessel of light for someone else. Because if we're not doing what we've been put on this earth to do, someone could be missing out on something that's vital to helping them grow as a person. And I never want that to happen. So I think it's very important to be a light for young people to see that, hey, I went through it, but God pulled me through it and I turned it into something positive. Well, God turned it into something positive to be a light for my community.
I have goosebumps. Yes, that's amazing. So we've heard a bit about a youth center. What will students learn at the youth center and how do you think this will impact the city of Gary?
We have so many different programs that'll be at the center. I'm so excited. Social development, technology, youth development, early childhood development, so many different programmings, engineers, technology, everything that is needed to survive in today's society, along with helping young people. Music is a key to helping young people that suffer from PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder, especially in the city of Gary. So many people have witnessed either someone getting killed, or so many young people have had someone in their family get killed. So it's very important to build something in the community that gives them hope for something new, something different, give them something to feel like, hey, this is a safe haven, bridging the gap in our community, bridging the gap, making sure that young people know that it's people out there that care for them. I always feel like people should be the person that they wanted when they were younger. So just making sure we're raising up a lot of big sisters, big brothers, little brother, big sister situations, giving young people something to look forward to, giving them a fresh of new air in our community.
That is beautiful, and you are definitely a breath of fresh air in the community and someone that's perfect for this show.
Thank you.
What a positive light you are. This is incredible. Aaliyah, thank you so much for joining us. Anything else that you want to share with our viewers about I Am Them?
Thank you so much for having me. The ASW Foundation is growing each and every day. And if you would like to support, donate, volunteer, anything, visit iamthem.org, IAMTHEM.org. It's at the bottom of our billboard, and you can go ahead and go on there.
Thanks for being here with us. You guys heard her, Aaliyah Stewart, iamthem.org. Check it out today, learn more, and be a part. Have a great day. Yay! I just loved interviewing her, and she was such, just, as I said, a breath of fresh air. So just down to earth and really out there to help people. What a phenomenal time. Thank you again for being here. And she's actually, I see some comments. She said, Hope ASW said, thank you all so much for this amazing interview, sharing the vision and mission God gave me. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. I saw another couple great comments. So up top, Stephanie Swearington said, what a beautiful mission. The foundation sounds like a wonderful organization. I completely agree. It really was great to talk to her. This is something that I didn't know was right in our backyard. We hear a lot about gun violence. We don't hear a lot about the solutions and those fighting this. So this is really fantastic. Kayla Hoffer said, I love to see other young people in the community doing great things, right? Thank you for being so inspirational. I Am Them and Hope ASW. 14. She started this at 14. Incredible. Luffler Joy said, I'm able to help others by starting a stroke support group called Stronger Together. That's awesome. If you didn't, I can't see, but if you didn't tag that group, tag them. We'd love to hear more about that. And then I see, yeah, I think that's perfect. She said, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. So this is fantastic. She was just really awesome to talk to. It's really great to hear about the other the stroke support group as well. So I just love seeing all these people out here doing good. That's what we're here for. So that was such an enjoyable interview, and you guys just stay connected with them. They do, as she mentioned, tons of fundraisers and really great things that you can help with and getting involved with. So do it, talk, get involved, step in, help, donate, whatever you can. Next up, we've got another woman that is impacting women all around her and all over Northwest Indiana. It's like another Powerful Women episode over here. So check out this really, really inspiring story we've got for you. Joining us on the show today is Katie, Executive Director from Mommy's Haven Maternity Home in Lowell. How you doing, Katie?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for joining us. So for those that are not aware of Mommy's Haven, tell us a little bit about Mommy's Haven Maternity Home, what you guys do, your housing and your program services.
Sure. So we are a nonprofit based in Lowell. We have a house, and what we do is we get moms referred to us or that find us that are homeless or in need of a variety of services. So we have an actual residential program where the moms will come in during their pregnancy. They'll have somewhere safe to live. They go through a whole array of programming, from parenting classes to yoga to career prep, a whole multitude of things. and we support them throughout their pregnancy, through their childbirth. And then they can actually stay with us until that baby's about a year old. We also have a non-residential side where if a mom doesn't necessarily need the housing portion, they can still come in, get all of our programming, be matched up with a mentor, all those kinds of great things, and utilize all those services, and then just go home when they're done, and then come back as needed.
That's amazing. And that's, I have to say, this is a really powerful mission that you are serving here. So thank you first, but tell us, what's your favorite part about your mission here at Mommy's Haven and what you do every day?
Truthfully, it's the moms that come in that start to believe in themselves. So I always say the moms come in, they've usually had some sort of trauma or substance abuse problem. They're, escaping domestic violence, a multitude of things, generational poverty. And when they come in, they're pretty defeated. They have nowhere to go. No one is helping them out. So watching the moms go from no choices, no help, no vision for themselves to learning how to take care of their babies, get jobs, move out on their own, and then believe in themselves and know that they are capable of doing it, that we're not doing any of the work. We're just supporting them, walking alongside them. It is like the best thing in the world when the moms graduate our program and look back and you can see just this huge change in them from start to finish. There's no work like it.
I can only imagine that's fulfilling. And what, for any mommy out there, do you guys have, or do you have a tip that you could offer any new mom? What would that be?
I have a gazillion, but I think the biggest one is, one of the things that we find is that moms have no idea where to even turn for help. So just ask somebody, search on Facebook, search the internet, ask your caseworker, ask a friend, ask someone at church, your treasurer's office. There are 1,000 ways that you can get to us, or you can get to the programming that you need. There's so many wonderful organizations that we work with. Just ask. You need support. Even moms that are stable and have, a husband or family, they need support too. So ask.
I love that advice. You're exactly right. That's perfect. I saw recently online, you guys have an upcoming fall auction. What can you tell us about that?
We do. So COVID has made our fundraising kind of strange this year. So we're doing, instead of our big fall get together, we're doing an online auction. So people are donating, various businesses and organizations. We have some great things. You just join our group. Go on there when the auction goes live. It's really, really fun because you're like stalking like little Facebook posts to see who's outbidding you and how much, what you need to do to get what you want. So it's a ton of fun. It's always fun, especially the last couple minutes when like friends are outbidding each other for the prize that they want. So it's going to be a great one.
Perfect. And can you shout out your social media website, how we can donate? Give us a rundown of the best way to stay connected with Mommy's Haven.
Yeah, so our most active social media is Facebook. So you can find us, Mommy's Haven Maternity Home. Our website is mommyshaven.org. It's MOMMYS. Or some people say Mommy Shaven. That's the way to get to it.
Great tip. Perfect. Well, you heard it here, guys. Follow these guys online. Be a part of their auction if you can. Donate if you can. Mentor if you can. It sounds like a perfect fit for our audience and those looking to be a part of the community. So thank you so much, Katie, for joining us.
Thank you.
Please stay connected. This has been fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Have a good day.
You too.
You guys, where are these amazing women coming from? I feel like they're crawling out of the woodwork. It's so incredible to see all of them doing so much hard work. So there's another one, Mommy's Haven Maternity Home. As she mentioned, Facebook, go there, get tuned in for their fall fundraiser. That's going to be super fun. And then don't forget IamThem.org. Support these women, support these causes. How amazing. I have no kids. They scare the heck out of me, but these women are really making big change. I mean, Mommy's Haven has done such incredible work. Same thing right here in our region. I want to make sure everyone knows about all of these. And as she mentioned so often, a new mom might not know of all of these amazing resources that are available to them. And it doesn't necessarily matter what your financial standing is. You just might need help. Who cares how much money you make? Go use those resources. Get in tune with what is available right here in your community. It's amazing. And that's what we're here to support you on and hopefully fill you in on, right? So I think I saw Leffler Joy said amazing and giving resources. I completely agree. Hope ASW said amazing. Stephanie Swearington said, wow, such an amazing support system for moms out there trying to do the best they can for themselves and their children. I agree. Cami 2PX said, I had no idea these two amazing organizations were literally this is what I was just saying, literally in my backyard. Thank you for shouting them out and bringing more awareness to their missions. I completely agree. I didn't know about either one until we started looking for these really fun people to interview and getting tips from our audience. Thank you. These are so helpful. Robin Powell just popped in and said you can go to Mommy's Haven to check out our Facebook page and Mommy's Haven Fall Auction to join our auction group. Thank you. Wow, so fantastic to get to hear more about that group. And as I said, this is most often we're finding out about these incredible people because we hear them from you. So if you have an organization that you think would be great for our show, tell us what you want to see. Tell us who you want us to highlight. We love to hear about incredible people in the region. That's what Good News is all about, right? So let's move on to another one. Now this is from our own lifer, Dan. So recently we had Lifer Dan out at, that's his new nickname now, Lifer Dan. We recently had Lifer Dan out to a beautiful event in LaPorte for the new fire station. Take a look.
Hey everybody, this is Dan from greatnews.life, and today I'm here in beautiful downtown LaPorte, Indiana at the grand opening and hose uncoupling for fire station number 3 for LaPorte. I'm here with Mayor Tom Dermody, who's going to say a couple words about what the fire department means. So, Mayor, tell me a little bit about the new fire station and why is it important and how is it going to affect the coverage here in LaPorte?
Well, this is fantastic. Public safety is a priority in our community with police and fire. And when you look at this new building, it's going to allow us the expanded area to prepare for training, tower training, and so that our firefighters are going to be ready no matter what the call is and save lives. Safer here for everybody, and we're excited because, again, when we have a top-tier fire department like we currently do, we need the infrastructure that matches that. So I think today's a great day.
Terrific. And do you know roughly how long was this in the making?
Well, I have to give credit to Mayor Mark Krentz, who kind of led the charge along with Chief Snyder, and a couple years that this has been in the works, and it allows us to sell the old fire station building, knock that down, turn that and sell that to a private developer that will be putting a restaurant, Popeye's restaurant there on the east side. So it's a win-win across the board, and we're excited to be here today.
All right. It's been a long journey, but not so long of a journey. And a lot of times I use the words win-win, and I use it loosely. In this case, for this station, I think I can use a win-win and use it right to the T of what this project was.
Yeah, we're looking to expand on this right here, to expand the training capabilities of it, get the burn tower and burn simulator in place, get a drill tower in place, and just expand what we have right here and look to the future.
There you have it. That is Chief Snyder speaking about the new LaPorte Fire Department number 3.
Yay! Lifer Dan, thanks so much for doing that. We love your interviews. They're always so fun. Thanks to Mayor Tom for being a part and Chief Snyder. What an awesome, I didn't know what a hose uncoupling was until we saw that. So instead of a ribbon cutting, they do the thing. I was very impressed. Learning every day, folks, every day. Thank you for that. Also, if you're just tuning in, that was the amazing new fire station in LaPorte. If you've not tuned in before, or if you're just getting on right now, I want to hear your good news. So you can comment below with your good news and I'll shout it out online. Tell us who's making you happy. Tell us who is making your day brighter or what is going really well in your world, I want to hear about it. Stephanie mentioned that she calls Lifer Dan Super Dan, which is a really good nickname too. Maybe Lifer Super Dan. You're our own. Dan, you're our own hero right here at the Life Sites. Camp Life hero. Stephanie also mentioned great new fire department to the city of LaPorte. Thank you. Yes, congrats to the city for such an awesome addition. Very beautiful addition. So great job. What fun, you guys. So next up, what are we going to do this weekend? Fill me in. Tell me what is happening in your life. I've got a good one. Kayla Hoffer said, Kyra Rayanne Keller, maybe Andrew should head over to LaPorte Fire Station. It looks super nice. Do we have a fellow fireman in our midst? Check it out. Yeah, it looks beautiful. I'm super impressed with them and all that they're doing over there. And let's find out what we can do fun this week in our region. So actually, and I know I normally go into the event world of what's happening this weekend, but I've got a great one that's happening today. So today at Fiddlehead in Michigan City, it's a fantastic restaurant. If you've not been there, go. And here's a great reason. So they want to help support women in need. And they are doing 50% off all pink ribbon martinis, and the sales will be donated, or 50% of all the sales will be donated to the treatment and recovery of breast cancer. So this is a cocktail for a cause, it's called, and they're selling pink ribbon martinis, and 50% of the proceeds go to this cause. So this is set up with Fiddlehead, and then of course Cocktail for a Cause and Aperion Care in Michigan City. So thank you so much. If you guys get out there, tag us in a picture, show us your pink ribbon cocktail. We want to see them. I want to hear all about it. Also, Fiddlehead has amazing food. If you haven't ever been there, I know our team loves it. So check it out. I think I see a couple lifelines popping in too, so I want to read those. We can't forget our happy people in the world. Robbie Schneider said, my lifeline this week is my new cuddle buddy, a 60-pound pit bull. Sounds snuggly. Named Yoko, that I am dog sitting. She's the sweetest, but a very loud snorer. I love it. I just said the other day, I love when like the big dogs like that think they're like this big and they come pummel you. It's super cute. Kayla Hoffer said my lifeline this week was taking a short but needed yoga break with the fellow lifer coworkers earlier. I saw that. If you guys haven't seen it, go to our social media pages. We shared it out. We did a little lifer yoga today. Some of the team took a little break to stretch and get a little reinvigorated. Stephanie Swearington said, my lifeline this week is that we are planning to have dinner at Fiddlehead. Yes, girl, on Saturday with my little family. Kind of a big deal because we haven't taken the kids out to a restaurant since COVID hit. Great place. I feel like Fiddlehead has actually been one of my favorite and most cautious places through the pandemic. They've been very cautious to get back up and running. They did amazing things during the pandemic to do, fun, exciting things during carryout. So great idea. Sergio Valdez said, lifeline, the pleasant weather we've been having despite being roughly halfway through October. Listen, Sergio, that's a great point. Maybe something I'm taking for granted. I'm kind of whining a little bit about the, 40s, 50s, but you're right. We have had snow before. So I'm thankful that it is not there yet. Good point. Let's look on the bright side, folks. Always looking at the positive. I like it. Another event that we have this week that I wanted to talk a little bit about is the Valpo Night Ride. So this Saturday, 9 p.m., Fairgrounds Park, the Valpo Parks crew puts on this event every single year. I'm not certain if this is what year this is, but they've done it for several years, and it's a 10-mile bike ride that begins and ends at Fairgrounds Park right here in Valparaiso. Registration you can do, check-in and same-day registration. Those start at 7:30 p.m. And then, of course, race begins at 9. And they are doing staggered distant, staggered distant starts. There we go. I'm pulling it together so that you guys can all be distant and do your bike ride safely. So that's a really fun one to get out and try. It seems like it's going to be, as Sergio mentioned, some pretty decent weather this weekend too. So fingers crossed it stays like that. The other one I saw that I wanted to mention today was the Zorn Brewworks Zorn Oktoberfest. So if you haven't been out to Zorn, it's a brewery in Michigan City. They're great people and a great place. And they are doing their 4th annual Zorn's Outdoor Oktoberfest. So outdoor, which makes people feel, I think, a little bit more safe. They've got bands, food specials, of course, beer specials. They've got more details on their Facebook page. But it's Saturday at 2 p.m. Looks like it's going to be a great time. You can easily be distant because it is outside. So I love that. And I've got another one I wanted to mention, which is the Dark Shores Ghost Bus Tour. So this is Friday at 7 p.m. at the Indiana Dunes Visitor Center up in the Dunes. You have to buy tickets, so go get them before they sell out. This is a special tour guided by Chris Lincoln. So this is all put on by Chaos Haunted and Historical Tours. There are a ton of haunted tours happening in Crown Point. There's some in Porter County. There's some all over the place. So this isn't the only one, but one that I saw that seemed intriguing in a bit in an area that I hadn't seen one yet. So it sounds really fun. We're getting into the kind of spooky Halloween time, guys. Get ready. It's going to be really fun. So I think I saw some other lifelines pop in. I saw Rick Gosser said he's scuba diving. His lifeline is that he's scuba diving in his pool in October. He said, if you've got gear, come diving with me, y'all. So relaxing and calming. Rick, that is interesting. I'm not a diver, but I do have a strong belief in chilly water being very healing. So if anybody's got some inflammation, I guess you can go do that. Let's see. I'm not going to dive with you, Rick. I think it sounds super fun. Maybe not my thing, but someone might join you. You never know. Chris Mullman said Lifeline is seeing the lines of early voters every day all across the region. Get out and vote. Yes, I'm so happy you brought that up. That's a great point, and you are right. Every early voting poll or place I've seen has a line. It's not huge, so go do it. But it's fantastic to see everybody getting out there and vote. It's coming very quickly, folks. Get out there, vote. Make sure you know where you're voting. Make sure you know where you can vote early. If you want to vote early, get it done. No excuses. I totally agree. All right, guys. So I think that's most of the lifelines. I don't see any others right now. And I want to take it away I want to close up shop today with a huge spotlight. But first, don't forget, sign up to follow us on Spotify, rate us on iTunes, follow us, listen to us, like our Facebook pages, all of those things. And as I take it away today, I really want to talk about the huge spotlight on our sports coverage. So our hardworking lifer crew covered 37 games last week alone. 37 games, highlighting 43 schools, all done among 7 unbelievable reporters. Cheers to the team. Thank you so much for getting it done. And I will send you with a video of some of that incredible work from all of those games. You guys have an amazing week, and we'll see you next week.